In December 2019, COVID was announced to the world. It's only in the last few months that it's actually become a reality to most of us. In fact, in the last few weeks, COVID has decimated entire populations across the continent, across the globe. Today, we talk about COVID much closer to home. Gugu, one of our backroom staff, is a survivor, and we're delighted that Gugu is here to tell us a story. Gugs, nice of you to come from behind the lens to the front of the camera.
Yes, thank you for having me.
You survived COVID. Tell us about how it all began, those symptoms. In fact, before those symptoms, did you ever think that you would be one of those people that would get COVID?
No, I was actually the part of the irresponsible group. I was part of the if we die, we die, it's a flu people. Hardly wore my mask, would sanitize if someone insists. I was reckless. I'll just put it like that. I was very reckless.
Did you think COVID-19 was a myth? The coronavirus was not real?
I knew it was real, but I really thought it was a flu. When you read about it, because I like to read about things, I like to research. So when you read about the symptoms, it's just like, this is one of those hectic flus that you get and you survive. So guys, like, I don't understand, what's the story? And I think the closest thing that I got to what I experienced was this one video that my uncle sent. And it said vomiting and diarrhea, which then explained to me why we were all running around looking for tissue at the time. And I was like, but how many of us had vomiting and diarrhea at the time? You felt you could deal with it if it came on? Yeah, I was like, guys, worst case scenario is you just stay at home. And then you asked about the symptoms. So it creeps on you. It was a headache. And for me, that was an alarm bell because I don't get headaches. And when I do get a headache, I know why. It's probably I haven't drunk water, I'm hungry. So I did everything at the time, and it wasn't going away. And my eyes were painful. So it was my head and my eyes. And
did you start to worry at that time?
No, I just still thought hectic flu. And then this was over the weekend. So it was Friday into the weekend. And then a colleague of mine then says, he stopped coming to work on the Tuesday. And he goes, I'm going to get tested. I'm going to find out. I'll let you guys know what's up. And me and him we're always in the office together. So.
Did you observe social distancing rules in the office?
No, like I said, very reckless. I'm one of those people, Corona, give me a hug. You can have my Corona. That was me at the time.
At the time?
Yes. So, yeah, he fell sick. And then I thought, forgive me, I thought he's a sickling. So I thought, he's always sick. So, no, he's probably just sick with whatever. He came down with whatever. I think I'm going to get tested. I'll let you guys know what the result is. And then when he texted on the Friday and said it came out positive, I was like, I definitely have, because we were having the same symptoms.
And you'd been symptomatic about a week now?
Yes. We were having the same symptoms, and then when he said he was positive, I was like, okay. So I definitely have it. And he goes, no, you don't have it, just go and get tested. This headache didn't go away. Went to bed on Sunday and woke up on the Wednesday. That's how painful.
What do you mean you woke up on the Sunday?
I went to bed, like, as in, when you go to bed because you're tired, and you obviously try and get out of bed on the Monday, but I literally got out of bed to go to the toilet and come back. I couldn't do anything else. So when I went to bed, it was just the headache. When I woke up Monday morning, it was now my joints. I had this terrible cough. And then as time went on during the Monday, my chest became tight. And I was so tired. I was so tired. I would literally sleep halfway through a text. I'd be texting someone in bed and I'm out for the next 4 hours. He texted on the Monday saying that his results came out positive. And then I was like, okay. And then he goes, I don't think you have it. Just go and get tested. But I don't think you have it. I'm like, your symptoms and my symptoms are the same. I probably have it. Yeah. Tuesday was a terrible day. I remember trying to take a shower. It felt like drowning. I could not breathe.
Well.
Wednesday, and I was alone because my housemate she was going to work. Yeah, she was going to work. So she would go to work, and so on the Wednesday.
Had you been tested at this time?
No, I hadn't. But I still, when I heard that my colleague had gotten it, I then told her to like keep her distance. So I immediately self-quarantined from like, let's say Saturday, because I didn't leave my room on Saturday.
Were you taking anything? Any medications? Any herbal remedies?
No, at the time I wasn't taking anything, because I'm also one of those people that like to fight the flu. I like my immune system to fight the flu. I don't like medication. So I was like, if this is the flu, it's going to go away. We've done this before. My mom kept insisting that I take garlic, and I was like, no, not now. Later. So, yes. Luckily for me, I stay 500 meters away from Mediclinic. It was the longest walk. Waiting to get tested was even harder because now I can't breathe. You're standing in a long line. It's hot. You're hot, you're cold, you have a headache, your limbs are sore. You're coughing. You're trying not to cough in public again. Because if you cough, everyone's going to look at you like... So, yeah.
Might have let you jump the queue. You probably should have coughed.
No, I couldn't. And you can't breathe under the mask. So it's like, it was really hard. Finally got the test, and then I decided, no, you know what, let me go see the doctor. And I'm like to the doctor, listen, I 120% think I have it. So whatever I need, can you give me now? I said I can go home and just, quarantine. But I think that was day 4. For me, day 4, 5, 6 were the hardest. I couldn't breathe. When I coughed, it was a mixture of your chest getting tight, you running out of breath, and you trying to catch your breath at the same time, and you're so tired. The other time I breathed so bad, I coughed so hard that even the muscles in my tummy reacted. That's how, and you're weak. So, and after that you have to catch your breath. That was hard. And all you could do is sleep.
What's going through your mind when all of this is happening?
What's going through my mind? This is painful. This is really painful. I remember I was in so much pain. I think I have a high threshold for pain. I was in so much pain, I prayed. And I said, you know what, God, if you're going to take me, please take me now. Because I can't do another day of this pain. That's how painful it was. I cried. But at the same time, you have to be strong for those that are not around you. So it's a mixture of you're going through what you're going through, and at the same time, you're trying to be strong. So I got tired of that, of trying to be strong and saying, I'm fine, no, because it wasn't up and down. It was in the morning, I'm okay, guys. And in the afternoon, it's like, I just want to sleep. I'll talk to you in 2 hours. Or you'd be on the phone and you're like, I can't breathe talking. I can't talk anymore. I'll call you back when I can. When I've
so you'd run short of breath from just chatting on the phone?
Yep.
So what was the turning point?
I think, to be honest, if I was to be honest, actually knowing that I'm positive. So that actual going to get the test was the turning point. You know what it is. Your brain knows what it is. Now you can fight it, right? But it takes you to, it broke me, I'll say, as a person who doesn't like pain. Don't like pain, but I have a high threshold for it, but it broke me. And so I got to the bottom, and then it was like, okay, no, but you know what this is, you're fighting it. So I think it starts with your head. Like, you have to heal, because there's a time when my brain was now fine, but the body was still struggling. It wasn't in sync. So I think knowing what it is the turning point, was the turning point for me. Yeah.
Now, the lessons that you've learned and the message to the millions out there who think corona is a myth and that they won't get it, or that it's a flu, a bug like any other.
There's no smoke without fire. Even though it doesn't make sense to you, prevention is better than cure. That's what I'm going to say. Prevention is better than cure. Go and get the test. Go see a doctor. Our immune systems are different. I had a colleague, another colleague. She got it. 2 weeks later, she passed on. We had the same symptoms. So at the time when I heard that she's passed on, I wished I'd just told her to go to the doctor, because our immune systems, they're different, like I said. So we were going through the same thing. I was giving her advice. She did go to the doctor, but maybe went later. So go see the doctor, find out what it is, do what's best for you. The way you react to COVID, the way I react to COVID, the way the next person reacts to COVID is very different. So what works for one person doesn't work for you, it doesn't work. So find out what works for you. I'm going to say try everything, because you don't know what's going on, especially we're on day 17 and there's been a lot of people that have passed away. And yeah, don't give up. The most powerful tool you have is your mind. So if you beat it in your mind, I think you can beat it with your body. So don't let it get to your mind, to your head.
And then finally, when the vaccine comes knocking on your door, you're going to take it?
Yes. Yes. Why? Because I don't want to go through that pain anymore. I don't want to... Everyone is like, oh, no, you've got it, so you've survived. But with every virus, there's reinfection, the virus is mutated and blah, blah, blah. So yes, I'll definitely get it, because I'm not trying to go through that pain anymore. No, I'm not that kind of ninja.
Well, Gugu, we still need you. Absolutely delighted that you're here.
Thank you for
and have lived to tell the tale. Thank you so much for being a part of this session of Cope. We're speaking to Gugu, one of our backroom staff, and she's survived the dreaded coronavirus. And the lesson to you, the lesson to me, the lesson to all of us is remember to social distance, wear that mask, sanitize, and stay at home unless absolutely necessary. This is how we cope. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.